has offended Holden Cross and the Blackstone Legion, and as a result, he's about to be punished. His fortress is being attacked by Holden Cross, and you're unfortunately working for Dobany when that happens.
So this is Dobany.
Defend the walls!
The start of a very bad day for Dobany.
Absolutely.
Come out!
Dobany! It doesn't have to be like this!
Keep them off the walls!
So there's Dobany falling back.
My lord. Break it down!
And Holden Cross is determined to get inside the fortress. His fortress, his forces are swarming all over it, and he's going to break down the main gate.
It was a day like any other.
So this is our character. This is Alex playing over there as the Warden.
The warden was just in my way.
You can kind of see nobody still at the top of his fortress there.
Directing traffic.
He's telling you to defend the east wall.
Yes.
Yep.
So right away, we're thrust into battle against currently 2 opponents.
Right.
And the game's going to show us how to play.
Your sword is your shield.
So because you're playing the Warden, you're playing with the longsword, and this is the introduction to our combat system, the art of battle. So here we're going to show you how you're going to use the right stick.
Now he's defending against 1 opponent.
Play left and right. I love that guy gets hit in the face every time. But as you can see, the position of your longsword here is controlled by the right stick, and it
to match their
shows off
stance
how
to
our
block.
fight system works. So because your weapon is in that position, you're available to block with the longsword.
So if you're looking at the opponent here, it's telegraphing where the opponent's stance guard is, and Alex is defending by using the same guard as his character.
Right. So right now he's in a top guard, so a top attack just bounces off his sword. And Alex is really good at the game, so he's blocking very consistently.
But the attack
I
system
should
is
attack where they're open.
using the exact same basis.
Right. So when you're blocking, you want to match your opponent's guard. And when you're attacking, you want to go around your opponent's guard.
Which honestly, it creates a really, it feels amazing to play the game if you haven't had a chance, because there is so much
My forces were
skill
coming over
and
that
thought
wall.
involved. So it's really kind of a dance.
Held them all. Yeah, it's not just a timing game. You want to kind of fake your opponent out a little bit. You can attack from one side and then the other. And the timing of moving your sword across is really important, because if you start an attack,
Alone. That warden
like
held
in
the
that
wall.
case, that sergeant coming up over the wall there was doing an attack. So even though he was in the right guard direction, because he's attacking, he can't block.
Now he's taking on 2 at once here. And he has destroyed them.
The courtyard!
As usual.
They're in the courtyard!
All right, so what's this?
All right, this is interesting. When you play the campaign, we have these little consumable powers that we give you called feats. And this one here is to heal you on demand. There's other ways to get help during the campaign, but obviously he just assigned it on the D-pad there, and he'll be able to use that when he gets hurt, if Alex gets hurt during himself.
He's very good at the game.
These little foot soldiers don't need to be locked onto. You can just kind of grind your way through them.
But they can definitely be a problem if you get ganged up. If they gang up on you.
If you get surrounded by these guys, they can kind of block you in, and they'll start to whittle away.
And keep in mind, like the characters you play in the game are like super elite badasses.
Right.
So it's not to say those soldiers aren't good at their jobs. You're just very good at your job.
You're better. Picking up more health.
Their forces could barely hold their walls.
And here we have
They were
another
spread
one.
too thin.
Rush through this. On our way to getting to the archers.
Just plow right through them.
And we're going to rejoin Dobany
That is how it is
defending
done.
his fortress there.
All right, check that out. With the catapult was just taken over on the wall.
Right. And right now we're trying to get to those archers. So that shoulder charge there that Alex just did is one of the moves of the Warden that allows you to kind of like disrupt your opponent and knock him back a little bit. I love this part.
Best idea ever.
Through the breach!
Y'all cannot believe how long this
And that was the final straw for Holden Cross. He's like, all right, I'm done with this. We're just going to blow through the wall and take this castle.
Right, and the battering ram,
ram
you can hear it in the
do its
background.
work.
It's still hammering away at that main gate. But more and more of Holden Cross's forces are getting inside the castle.
And that death from above attack was made short work of that guy.
Yeah, that drop attack does a lot of damage.
So there are other moves too that he can use. There's that shoulder
Right.
charge again.
See that quick top light parry there?
So you have some options to break your opponent's defense. There's a guard break, and you also can parry with your sword.
Right.
Alex can show you.
We'll get to showing off the depth of that system in just a little bit.
There's a guard break
There's
right
the
there.
guard break right there. So when you're fighting someone who's really good at blocking, you can just tap to grab them, and it sort of interrupts their guard. And at that point, they have no guard direction, and you can just get in a light attack real quick. All right, the main gate has finally been destroyed.
Stop! Domini! Domini! Show yourself! These warriors don't have to die. Trial by combat, right now.
What? Fight you? That's not a trial. That's an execution.
Then fight my second.
The second looks very confident.
Yeah. He's not worried about it.
You will be my second.
All right then.
So here's the first real rule of the game, and we can count on Alex to kind of show off some of the depth of our fighting system right
Right.
here.
He can chain attacks. He can use those different guard breaks and parries, dodging.
There's that shoulder charge. Super useful on the Warden. Oh, there's a parry,
Yep.
and there's a guard break. Yep. Almost got him in the fire. There we
And he
go.
pushed him in the fire.
Take that, hot dog.
As I watched that warden fight, I thought,
Just faint.
what
Did he
a
just faint?
waste.
Yeah. So you can actually see that he started a heavy attack there and then canceled it. So you can fake your opponents out by making them think that you're about to do a long, slow attack.
That's
and then not
amazing.
doing it.
Warden was young, undisciplined.
Is that hard?
Talent like that is rare.
And yet it's still always based on those foundations. Like, you always want to think about your opponent's attack direction and block when it's appropriate. And right there, there's the execution. So now, if you're holding cross, that last bit didn't go as the way you planned it.
Right.
Adamar, the guy with the skull on his face back before his head rolled over.
It will not do for a
Supposed
knight
to be
of the
good.
Yeah,
Blackstone
he was an
Legion
important
to be
employee.
defeated by a common mercenary.
Knight of the month.
In a game that's very much about honor, Dobany sort of is out of honor
Kneel.
at this point.
Yes.
You can tell in this playthrough that Alex took some
Valor in
really
battle.
hard blows to the head.
Honor and service. I, Holden Cross,
Shots to
raise
the
you.
head there.
Stand. Knight of the Blackstone Legion.
So here Holden Cross has knighted you. He's essentially made you a part of his army.
And giving you Dobany's sword.
And he's given you Dobany's sword. Which was shinier than your sword.
Yeah, let's hope it was not a family
We're
heirloom.
finished here.
It's not
Family
your father's
heirloom.
sword.
Yeah.
So Holden Cross has
Come on.
shown up. He's utterly beaten up Dobany's castle. And now
And that
he's
was
taking
how
his
I
best
met
fighter,
Warrior.
which is you.
Who would set me
And
against all
you are
I
now
held
working
dear.
with him as part of the Blackstone Legion.
Yeah.
And that's the first mission of the game.